Hello, my sunny bays. Welcome back. I'm so glad you could make it. If you're new here, hello, my name is Amy. Thank you so much for joining us today. In 2024, I did a lot of shopping. I think I did the most luxury shopping I've ever done in my entire life in 2024. I definitely did a lot of shopping in the US, but I made the most damage to my wallet in Europe this past fall. I thought it would be really fun and insightful to evaluate everything that I bought and discuss my best and worst purchases of 2024. Hopefully this will make me into a smarter shopper in the future and help you decide if you want to purchase these items if you're considering it for yourself. A few housekeeping items, I'll definitely go ahead and link everything that I mentioned in today's video in the description in case you want them for reference or your shopping purposes. I also provide links to my socials and other details as well, so definitely go ahead and check it out. Without further ado, let's go ahead and dive right into the video. I'm not going to show these items in any particular order. I think I might switch it up to make it a little bit more fun and dynamic. I might switch back and forth between my best and my worst, or do a couple of best, do a couple of worst. You know, we'll see how it goes. Let's start off on a good note, and this bag is actually a very surprising purchase for me because it was spontaneous. I did not think this through as thoroughly as I should have, but it actually worked out really well for me, which is the reason why it is on my best purchases list of 2024. I haven't been reaching for this bag as of late because it's not really a bag for this particular season we're in. This is definitely more of a summery, spring-like bag, but I had to mention it because when I was looking through my bag collection, it is one of those purchases that I am super happy that I made. It is the Chloe Woody basket bag, and she is just so stinking adorable. I cannot get over how cute she is. I think during the past spring and summer seasons, I was itching to purchase a basket bag, specifically from Loewe, but I decided to not go for that one and try a more affordable version of it before I pulled the trigger on the Loewe. But honestly, now that I have this, I don't even know if I want the Loewe one anymore. I'm just so in love with this one that I feel that my itch for a basket bag has been fulfilled. I purchased a lot of my luxury goods through 24s.com. It's a website that has all of these different brands, and it's kind of like a department store just online, right? The reason why I love shopping from them is because they have the best discounts on actual luxury designer items. Like Chloe, they're always on sale. There's a lot of things, not always, but you know, a lot of occasions where they will have these items discounted. Same thing goes to Burberry. I've even seen Loewe items go on sale. So I'll definitely go ahead and link that website below so you can take advantage of that as well. You just have to kind of play that waiting game to snag the best deals, but it's so worth it. This is one of those purchases where I got a really amazing deal on. I think I purchased this for about 30% off for like Valentine's Day promotion because this bag has like a dusty pink strap. I absolutely adore this bag. I think it goes with so many different outfits and it's casual enough where I can really wear this with anything, but also because it does have that Chloe logo along the straps, it does look very chic and elegant. Because the price tag isn't as high as some other luxury brands, I'm not super afraid to use this. Like for example, I took this with me on a boat party where, you know, there's a lot of people and water involved as well because we're on a boat. Even considering all those factors, I wasn't scared of bringing this along with me. The capacity is also really great. I think I can fit a whole tub of sunscreen in here. For it being a basket bag, I think this is pretty sturdy and long lasting. I highly recommend it. If you're looking for a more affordable version of the Loewe basket bags, definitely go ahead and give this a try. I absolutely love it and I don't even think that I need the Loewe one anymore. This next purchase is definitely on a similar note. It is a handbag that is more spring/summer vibes. It was also a very spontaneous purchase for me, also on 24s.com. However, this falls under my worst purchase category, and I'm so sad to say this because I do think that the bag itself, the quality is really nice. I think if I had this in a different color, I would have absolutely loved it, but unfortunately, I am already sick of looking at this. I am probably going to either sell it or gift it at some point when I am ready to part ways with it. I'm still contemplating on what to do, but it is my Burberry Lola camera bag. Don't get me wrong, Burberry is one of my favorite luxury brands because I do think that their price tag matches their quality of product. However, I do think that this was more of a personal purchase regret for me. I do love the style and size of this bag because it is really great for going out, but you can also use it to run errands as well. You can dress it up or down depending on your outfit. The main reason why this is on my worst list is honestly because of the color. I don't tend to love shades of pink like this, but I think at the time I got this on a very, very good deal. They were having a promotion. I think I got this for like 35% off, which is crazy. I definitely got sucked into that mindset where I was saving so much money that it would have been a loss if I didn't buy it. That's what I was thinking. I should have thought about it a little bit more carefully before I pulled the trigger, because even with the discount, it is still expensive. If you're spending hundreds of dollars on a bag, you should definitely, you know, consider it more, even if there's a discount. Unfortunately, I failed to do that myself and purchased this, and I kept on telling myself that I love this color because I wanted to have a more of a dusty pink mauve colored bag in my closet, because in the past I had a bag of that particular color and I loved it so much. It went with so many different outfits, so I was hooked on getting another bag like that in that color. When I got this in the mail, the color was just a little bit brighter. This is just definitely more pink, not a dusty mauvey pink. This is pink, like bubblegum pink. But I kept on telling myself that I don't have a pink purse in my collection. I can definitely find use for it. The color is still cute and very fun and bright for the summer, but I just don't reach for it as much as I should. I still think this is so adorable and I love the quality of the bag. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just personal preference wise. I should have thought a little bit more about the color. I wish this was a little bit like dustier, then I would have loved it, but unfortunately I decided to keep it when I definitely should have sent it back because the color didn't match the vision in my head. Next, let's go ahead and deviate a little bit from handbags for a second here and talk about a cozy home item. And you're actually already looking at it, and it is this blanket right here. It is called Lola blankets. I have 2 of them in my collection now. This is one of them. This beautiful checkered pattern is everything to me. I talked about this blanket a lot in my previous vlog, so definitely go ahead and check that out. I also show in that video the other pattern that I have, which is in the caramel pattern. This is like the darker checkered print, which I really love, paired with my boucle chair that I'm sitting on. I have the large size and it is absolute perfection. So cozy and warm, luxuriously soft. I've experienced a lot of throw blankets in my life. They come and go, they get gifted to me, I purchase them on my own, and by far this is the best one that I've ever owned. It is so good. They come in so many different patterns, colors, sizes, you name it. It's, you know, you'll find something that you love. This is the best thing to throw over your couch or at the foot of your bed as well. So there's so many different versatile uses for it. Highly, highly recommend this one. Check it out. I also love the texture of this as well. It's not super flat. It does have that really cool rippling throughout and it's super stretchy. Let's do another best cozy home purchase, and it's the chair that I'm sitting on right now. This is the, I believe, the Drew Barrymore boucle chair. It is her collection of cozy furniture items on Walmart. For a very long time now, I've been wanting to add a really nice boucle chair in my office, which is where I am right now, because after rearranging some of my furniture around, this corner was completely empty. I love how this has the 360 swivel, so I can go ahead and adjust the angle where I'm sitting. The best part about it is the price tag, because I mean, you already know if you're into furniture that boucle chairs are so stupid expensive, especially if you're looking at those mainstream furniture websites like Weston, CB2, Crate and Barrel, yada, yada, yada. Although I would have loved to have those really expensive, lush, big white boucle chairs, I just wasn't ready to pull the trigger on it quite yet because I'm still testing this kind of layout out. Therefore, when I found this, I thought it was perfect because it's a more affordable alternative, but it still looks really good. It's super spacious. I can crisscross my legs on here, and this would provide a such cozy reading nook type of of space for me. I absolutely love it. Now I film with me sitting on it. I hope you like this filming situation. I feel just so cozy here. If you are looking for a boucle chair that is not going to cost an arm and a leg and a liver, then I would definitely recommend checking this one out from Walmart. Next, let's go ahead and jump right back into the handbags because it is one of my favorite topics to talk about, obviously. This is absolutely in my best purchases category of 2024, and it is my beloved DJoy from Dior. I got it in the small size because I wanted this to be more of an evening out bag, and I absolutely love it, and I could not be happier with my decision. If you are interested in this bag and want more details on it, I created a full in-depth review video where I give you mod shots, in-depth like product features, what fits inside, all that jazz on my channel. So I'll go ahead and link it here if you're interested in watching that. I'll keep this pretty high level because I do have that video up. I mean, look at her. She is absolutely stunning. I think this is one of the most beautiful bags that I own in my collection, to be honest. I love the leather quality of it and the design. It's just so sophisticated and very feminine, but I do think that you could dress it down if you wanted to. I personally reserve it for more formal occasions or date nights, things like that, where I don't have to carry too much with me and I want to look very fancy. I will whip this out. But I do think that this is super versatile, especially with the strap options. It comes with a shoulder strap and a crossbody strap in addition to the top handles right here. If there was an award for a handbag that is the most versatile, this would win it by far. Let's flip back to a worst purchase, and this one is going to be a little bit hard to show because it is kind of big. This is also a very different type of item because it's in the category of travel. It is a rolling suitcase, and it's from Calpac. Let me see if I can hold it up for you. I absolutely love the look of her. She's stunning, and this kind of reflective black color material is very, very nice and chic. I'm gonna put it down because it is getting a little heavy for my tiny arms. As you can tell, the tags are still on it because I have not even used it once. And I'm pretty sure I purchased that at the beginning of the year. To be honest with you, I don't think that is a really bad purchase. I just haven't figured out a use for it, if that makes any sense. When I travel or go on vacation, I'm typically on a flight and I stay at my destination for a couple of days, or if it's a staycation, I'm only there for like 1 or 2 days. I think it really comes down to personal preferences. When I am on flights, I typically like to take my Monos rolling suitcase with me. It's one of those like smaller carry-ons, but not as mini as this one because I cannot fit everything that I need in this mini one. The size is just a little bit awkward for a travel that requires me to get on a plane, but it's also a little too bulky and restricted on the inside for my overnight staycations as well. I typically, for those types of trips, like to bring a duffel bag of some sort or a backpack, something like that, that is way more portable. This one just has some unnecessary weight to it for it to be like an overnight bag for me. I just haven't figured out a use for it, and it's really sad because I love the look of it. It's super sleek and very stylish. I don't know, there's not much more to say about it aside from the fact that I haven't even used it once after buying it in 2024. Next is another affordable home item, and they are these curtains right here to the right of me. I purchased these on Amazon, you guys, and I could not be happier with my decision. I was looking at some other curtains on different websites, and curtains can be so expensive, especially if you have a lot of windows, which I do. My house is the end unit of a townhome, and we have so many windows, which I'm not complaining about because I love natural light and I'm so blessed to have a home where we get a ton of that. That said, when we purchased the house, they came with no blinds, no curtains, like it is just bare bones for our windows at least. So we had to buy a ton of curtains and I didn't want to break the bank doing so. I went on Amazon, I searched for some affordable options, and these were so affordable, like insanely affordable. I was actually kind of nervous about the quality of them, but they came out so perfect. They were a little creased because they were folded in the package, but I just went over it with some steamer. Took the creases right out and it looks so luxurious. I love it. They filter the light a little bit, but it doesn't completely block out the light. So eventually later down the road, I do have to buy blinds, like actual blinds behind the curtains so that they will actually block out the sunlight. But this will do for now. I think aesthetically, this is exactly what I was going for. The next purchase is a little bit of an odd one, but I thought I would mention it anyway. But it is a game that I have on my Switch. It's called Stardew Valley. My friend actually recommended this to me a while ago and I purchased it. I never played it because I didn't have a lot of time, but because Christmas time is cozy time and I like to hibernate in my home. I really like to read and do cozy things during the winter time. So I decided to play the game finally. And I am absolutely obsessed with this game, guys. It's kind of a problem. I've become truly addicted to this farming simulation. It is amazing. I actually had to put some boundaries on myself because I was playing this for hours on end. That said, I think this is such a cozy game that you can get into without any gaming experience. It is super cute. You get to raise animals, take care of crops, make little artisan goods. If you know the game Harvest Moon, it's very similar to that, like almost a little too similar to be honest, but I used to love Harvest Moon. So naturally, I was very quick to adopt to Stardew Valley. If you need a game that's very cozy, relaxing, peaceful, and something that you can really easily escape to, definitely go ahead and check this out. I really love it. Okay, so the next two items are related to skincare, and this first item is definitely going to be in my worst category, and it is, unfortunately, the Current Body LED light therapy mask, and I have it for my face and my neck, chest, neck area. I purchased this maybe at the beginning of 2024, if I'm not mistaken, and I think in total I've used this maybe 3 or 4 times. This purchase actually hurts me because this was definitely not a cheap mistake. I think I paid upwards about $500 to $600 for both of these. I was definitely influenced by all those people on social media saying that this literally changed their skin and, you know, this and that. And I'm sure those are true. I can't tell you if they're lying because I haven't used it consistently enough where I saw a difference in my skin. But unfortunately, this is just too much of an inconvenience for me to adopt in my lifestyle. Over the past couple of months, I've really simplified my skincare routine, and this is just an extra step that I don't think is worth it for me personally. I'm sure if you have very specific skincare concerns that can be addressed by intense LED light therapy, then this experience will be very different for you. But for me, I just didn't have a ton of incentive to use this. To be frank, I'm just very lazy with my skincare now, and I cannot do it. I am very, very disappointed in myself for purchasing these without really committing to what this is. Maybe I will gift this to someone who will have better use for it, but unfortunately, I don't think I will ever get on this train. Last but not least, this is also in the skincare realm, but it is on the best purchases list, and it is by Allies of Skin. It is the Retinol and Peptides Advanced Repair Night Cream. And like I said previously, I've really simplified my skincare routine both morning and nighttime. I only use products that are very specific to my needs and that actually target my concerns. And one of them is preventing aging. I'm in my early 30s, so this is the time where I'm going to be taking a lot better care of my skin, being more cognizant about the ingredients and everything. So retinol has always been one of those ingredients that I've been wanting to integrate into my skincare, but have failed miserably over the years. For a while, I've been using the SkinCeuticals retinol cream. It is a treatment that you use. My skin didn't hate that, but it would still get irritated if I used it for more than twice a week. Ideally, I wanted to use retinol every other day or at least 3 times a week so that I can really reap the benefits. But I just simply couldn't do that with the SkinCeuticals one because it was just a little too harsh on my skin. Until I found Allies of Skin. She is just everything in skincare for me right now. I think eventually in one of my vlogs, I'm going to feature my entire skincare routine so you can see in depth what it looks like. But this is my main moisturizer that I use at nighttime. I use this 3 times or 4 times a week depending on how my skin feels, and I've never experienced irritation with this. This night cream is just supercharged with all of these amazing ingredients like peptides, encapsulated retinol, antioxidants, brighteners, ceramide, omegas. I mean, you name it, it just does it all. And I love how this is simply just like a one-step thing and you get all the benefits of all of these different ingredients. It's just amazing. I also have some of their other skincare items and I absolutely adore those, but I needed to show you this one in particular because it really impressed me. If you've experienced challenges with integrating retinol into your skincare routine because of irritation, try this one out. You might be surprised. I have the 0.1% formula, but they also have an even milder formula than this. I believe it's like 0.05 or something like that. So if you want to start slow, definitely go with that weaker formula and then graduate to this one. I just went straight for the 0.1 because I was using the SkinCeuticals one, which was even higher in percentage. I had no problem adopting this 3 times a week from the get-go. And that is everything. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Before we part ways, if you need something else to watch, definitely go ahead and check out my previous video right here. I would love for you to stay a little longer. Let me know in the comments if you have any best and worst purchases of 2024. I would love to know. Please like if you haven't already, subscribe if you want to stick around, and I will talk to you in the comments. Bye.